Hi crafters, this is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make today. We're going to be doing a lot of inking and sponging to get this background, and then we're going to be using the Totally Trees stamp set as well. So get your sponges, get your inks, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with a piece of shimmer paper, and I just need another piece of scrap. Actually, I'll work on my pierce mat. So, I'm going to show you the inspiration of this card. This photo, it's a photo of a picture of like an old family friend of my mum and dad. Let me zoom out a little bit. Painted that for them, and I saw it the other day and I just thought, totally trees, there's palm trees. So that's what I'm going to try and recreate. We'll see how it turns out. So what I want to do first is make the sky, and I've just got I've picked a few colours out that are kind of sky-like, and I've got a mask, so I'm going to mask off about a third of the way down of the piece of shimmer paper, and I picked shimmer because I thought that would look quite pretty. So I'm going to start with the darkest blue, which is Island Indigo, and I'm just using the a stamping sponge, and I'm just going to go in at the top and build up some colour. I don't know how this is going to turn out, if it's even going to work. We'll see. So I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. And it's better to start with a little bit of colour and then you can build it up. But if you go too heavy straight away, then there's not a lot you can do about it. So I'm going to try and go quite dark on the edges and at the very top, and then slowly get a little bit lighter. And then next I'm going to go with some Tempting Turquoise, and I'm using the Daubers. I'm just using the two just to show you it doesn't matter which you use. And we're just going to overlap some of that colour and blend it in. And as I said, you can go a little bit darker in some spots, that's fine. And just basically want a little bit of shadow in some places, some spots a little bit lighter, and then just blend, just so it's not just one colour. I mean, I'm not an artist at all, you can I just like making stuff, so you know, this might turn out not very good, who knows. And I'm just going back in with some Island Indigo just to blend in those colours a little bit. I think that's alright, I think. Okay, and we're still getting lighter, so I'm going to take the lightest blue now, and that's going to be some soft sky. And again with the Dauber, I'm just going to start off the page and bring some of that in, and just to lighten it up. I like that. And this is quite a juicy ink pad, so I'm getting quite a lot of colour, which is good. It's kind of blending in and lightening up some of those darker spots. My phone keeps going off, so I'm just switching it back on so I can see. Yeah, quite like that. It's quite light in that. Oh, you can't see the picture. It's quite light in the centre of the picture, so I'm going to try and lighten that up there. And then we start coming down into some of the red colours. So I'm going to go with Crushed Curry next, I think. And this is where it could all go horribly wrong. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to go over all of this with crushed curry. And just going up into the blue a little bit, so it kind of makes a third colour. I'm going up, not all the way up, just a little bit, and the sunshine is going to be sort of in this centre bit here, so going a little bit heavier there. And some pumpkin pie. Okay, I'm gonna go, can't really see it much, but yeah, kind of, whoops, over a lot of it. Okay, you can always come back to it and add a different colour now. This is the scary one. I'm just getting a little bit of ink on, and sort of in this area. I'm just kind of radiating, whoops, out from this central bit. Hopefully this will work. You know, I'm making this up as I go along though, right? I'm talking like I know what I'm on about, but I really don't. Okay, I think I want a little bit more of the darker colour just at the top there. Oops, knocking my tripod. Just blend that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to remove this mask. Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? Even if I do say so myself. Oh dear. Oh, then I've got another mask. So this is going to be mounting, and then, hang on, no, I want it this way, don't I? Sorry, talking to myself. What do I want? I want a hill like that. Yeah, I want a hill that's that shape. Yes, this way first. Okay. So for the hills, I'm going to go with, it's got to be Sahara sand really, hasn't it? It's kind of a beach looking type picture. And just grab a sponge. These are just the stamping sponges. They come whole like that, and I just cut them down. So I get 6 out of 1 sponge. It kind of makes it go a lot longer. Okay, so I'm just going to sponge this on. If it goes into the sky a little bit, that's fine. We are going to do some stamping over the top of this, I think. So and that shimmer of the shimmer paper, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but it is making it really pretty and sparkly. Okay, I'm just going to do that for now and then swap it around. Ooh. I'm so impressed with myself, aren't I? A bit of a hill on this side, sort of like that, and again with the Sahara sand. And a swirling motion kind of gets it nicely blended, so it looks nice and even. Sorry, I'm just switching my phone back on. Okay, and it's about even with the other side, so we can take that up. Awesome. And then I need to tear another mask because, oh no, actually I can just use this, can't I? Don't you just love that I so know what I'm doing? We want a horizon, so we need this. What do I want? I want a mountain, don't I? Okay, so I know what I'm doing. I need another piece of paper. So I want a little bit of a mountain that the sun is popping out of. So I want it to go from about there, like so. Oh dear, I'm making myself laugh because I'm playing, honestly. I so enjoy making cards and, you know, whatever. To think that, you know, this is kind of a job sort of thing. Some people do this full time. I mean, that's just awesome, right? To be able to just create. And it really doesn't matter how it turns out, because if nobody else likes it, I like it. I hope you all like it and you try it, but if you don't, I've still had fun playing. So this is early espresso. And this one is going to be quite dark. Okay. Eek. I'm going to have to put quite a lot of colour here. And the good thing is afterwards you can go back in and just double check that you like it all, and then add a bit more colour if needs be. So don't worry about if it's not exactly how you want it, you can change it. That's fine. Oh, nice. See, I did want it to come over a little bit more, so I'm just going to do that. What am I going to do? If I do that, it'll sort of make it, I need to cover up that bit there, like that. It'll bring it over a little bit more. And just to make sure I don't go over the bit that we did at the side, because these mountains are meant to be behind, so I can kind of go in and neaten that up just a smidge. Sorry, is my head in the camera? No, okay. Oops. Okay. So when we take this off, there we go. And it's blurred a little bit, but you know what? I actually kind of like that. It's a little bit blurry. And I'm going to put a little bit more of Sahara sand on this bit. So if I grab, it was this one I used, wasn't it? How did I do it? No, it was this side. So I hope you're still following along and it's not just me talking to no one. I hope you're trying to follow along anyway. Just go back over with this a little bit, particularly up that bit. There we go. It's coming together, and now I think we need to do something about this bit here. So this is going to be the sea and horizon-y type stuff. Firstly, what I'm going to do is bring this down further. I actually needed a straight line there and I did it curved, but no matter. And I'm just going over all of the colours. I'm really not trying to be neat particularly about it. And that it's a little bit lighter is actually fine. This sort of adds to the sunsettiness of it all. Okay, then we need some ocean. That's my phone going. I'm going to just mask off this part. I'm not going to try and do waves or anything fancy like that, because that's just not going to happen. I'm just going to add some blue, but just not a lot basically. And I think I'm going to go with yeah, this is Island Indigo. So you're still with me, everyone? So we're just doing the sea here. And try and keeping that line there as best as possible. I should really have masked those bits off, but oh well, I've started now. I can neaten it back up afterwards. Just make sure that line is straight. So yeah, this picture we've had in our house for, well, it was from before I was born, so it's always been in our house. But as soon as I saw the stamp set that we're going to use in a little bit, that's literally what it reminded me of. So I thought I'm going to try and recreate it, and what I'm going to do is grab my blender pen just to try and get that, oops, that line up just a little bit. I'm probably not going to get it right up there with the mask, so if I use a blender pen I'll just pick up a little bit of ink. I can get that neater, like so. And then I can just come up to these edges here a little bit more. And again, not trying to be perfect. Just scribble that off. And then I'm going to use some of the Sahara sand and take this mask off now. I like it. Let's flip. I'm going to go just over this bit, over the sand bit, just to neaten that line up a little bit. Again, not trying to be perfect, but just the finishing touches on it really. And what I might do is add a little whatchamacallit, early espresso just to the top. just to define that line a little bit more, and then blend that in. The only espresso sponge. And take your time. If you're doing anything like this, you do need to take time over it. You can't rush it and expect it to be fabulous. These kind of projects do take time, which is good. Okay, I think I like that. These blender pens are awesome. You just pick up just a little bit of colour. And just blend. Hence the name blender pen. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Let's just scribble this off before I forget. Yeah, you just scribble off, keep scribbling until the nib is clear again. It's that one. It doesn't take long. That'll do. Okay, let's have a look at our picture. Let's see. Not too bad, not too bad. Just need to finish off this bit of beach. And I think what I'll do is start some stamping to finish it off. So I'm going to take this long thing, and if I do this, I'll do it Sahara sand first, and then if that's not dark enough I can go back in. If I just go about there. Oh, that's quite bubbly. It's a very juicy ink pad. And like that. Yeah, I think that's okay, because we are going to do some more stamping over that, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to close some of these ink pads because you know me, I will get in a mess. I'll just keep all my sponges in a tub that I got from IKEA. I love IKEA, and my Daubers as well. So I think we'll do some sand. Just close some of these. I might add a little bit more colour afterwards, we shall see. Nearly there. I've got a lot of inks open and I will get my hands in them. So I'm going to, along this bottom bit here, there's some sandy looking stuff. So it's a teeny tiny little one. And I'm going to do some in Sahara sand first. So we've got some tone on tone going on. Oh yeah, like that. Just along these bits. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm going to do some darker, some early espresso. Yeah, this is looking okay, I think. Do some going up the hills a little bit. Just keep stamping so you'll get some tonal stuff going on. Yeah, me likes it. Okay. There's the phone. And then I think I should add some of the palm trees now. And it's kind of just a silhouette in the picture. So I've got some here that are kind of, oh, that is so cute. I love it. I'm going to have some over this way, going off. Oh wow. I love it. Yeah, just gonna have one of that one on that side, and then awesome that it's photopolymer because you can just move it around. I'm gonna flip it round so then I've got some facing in this side. And I'm gonna put one down there. And move it a little bit again. And do another one. Awesome. And then one more, I think. About there. Nice. I like it. Oh wow, this stamp set is awesome. I really like it. It's got some smaller palm trees in the background, but what I'm going to do is do a different tree. I'm going to go for this one, I think. Yeah. I'm just going to do just a hint of it. But there. Yeah, that's fine. So that's that. What else do we need? Now, do I try and get... See, I've kind of not made a mistake, but I don't know if the sun's going to show up now. So, if we go with crushed curry, because that's a darker yellow. And what I'm going to do is get my blender pen and try and lift a little bit of colour just here without wrecking the paper. We'll see. Where's the sunshine? I mean, you'll know it's the sun because it'll look like the sun, but whether or not it will show up is another question. So, I've got blops and scraps of paper everywhere. She's so not going to see that this is the sun. No, but hey. Where's the other stamp I just had? Maybe I probably should have done that first and then masked it off, but not a problem. I'll know for next time. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. I can always add a little bit more sparkle to it, or I'm back. My memory card was full, so I just had to change memory cards. What I've done in the meantime is I just used a bit of a chalk pen to lighten up where the sunshine should be, and because that is a little bit wet still, I'm just going to give that a quick blast with my heat tool just to make sure it's dry before I move on to the next bit. So actually I'm going to dry it from the back just to make sure it's nice and dry.
I'm really happy with how that's turned out, you know. So I did not know whether or not it was even going to work, and I'm quite pleasantly surprised with how it's turned out. So I'm just going to add a little bit more yellow to that now. If I do some crushed curry just on top of that, then hopefully it'll just make it stand out as yellow a little bit more, like that. I think when that's fully dry, that'll look good. So, do I need anything? I might do some more grassy stuff. Or is it this little one? Let me just, yeah, where's it gone? There. I'm just going to bend it. You can't see, can you? There we go, if I can. There we go. And just add some over these ones. Just in a bit of a, so kind of in the picture it looks like, in the painting I should say, like the sun is shining on the grass, so it has a bit of a extra tone to it, and you can just make it out now that I've done that. And I'm going to do the same with the real red. I'm just going to stamp off first, just to make sure it's not too dark. There we go. That's good. I'm trying to think, does it need anything else? I think I might just leave that as it is now. And I'm just going to, she says, I'm going to leave it, but I'm just going to just ink the edges with some Island Indigo at the top. Just like that. Oh, you can't, sorry, I've just done that all off camera. I'm just inking the edges up just so they're nice and dark, like that. And then on the bottom half I'm going to use the early Espresso excuse me, to ink those up. Yeah, I like that. It just finishes it off, I think. And I hope you can make out the sparkle, because doing this on the shimmer paper, it looks absolutely beautiful. I'll have some close-up pictures on my blog, so you can hopefully get a good view. Yeah, I like it. I'm just looking, I think I need a little bit more red. Just a smidge. Just here. Like that. Now I'm done. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this on a card base. And this is the thick Whisper White. Really, you should score this properly because it's thicker, instead of just folding it, but I'm being lazy. And that's going to go on there. Oops. I'm going to use fast fuse. I do not want this falling off. that. I don't think I'm going to put a sentiment on it, on the outside anyway. And I'm going to rub it on the back, and that is today's card done. Can you make out the shimmer? I think you probably just can. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let me bring in the inspiration. So there you go, that's the inspiration and that's the card. I don't think it's too far off. I'm an artist after all and I didn't even know it. So I hope you liked this video. It's a bit longer than some of my videos, and I want to know, where do you get your inspiration for cards? Because this one was from this picture. So where do you get your inspiration? Leave me a comment. Leave your answers in the comments below. You know what I mean. For all of the details on all the colours that I used and the stamp set and everything, you can find that all at handcraftedcards.com. And while you're there, if you want to purchase any of your Stampin' Up supplies, you can do that there also, and I would really appreciate it if you did. Thank you very much for commenting, liking and subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. That would be awesome. I'd love to have you as one of my subscribers, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.